Hey everyone, welcome back. We're talking Road to El Dorado. Is it about the Maya? Is it about the Inca? You can check out those videos some other time, but today we're going to talk about how it might actually be about the Aztecs. We've seen how the road to El Dorado mirrors the Maya and even the Inca, but maybe the strongest influence of all comes from one of the fiercest empires in all of the Americas, and that is the Aztecs. From floating gardens to towering temples, blood rituals to mistaken gods, this movie may secretly be telling their story. Let's start with the eagle, the snake, and the founding of an empire. The Aztecs began as nomads, but legend says they settled when they saw a sign from the gods, an eagle perched on a cactus eating a snake. That place became Tenochtitlan, modern-day Mexico City. They turned swampy lakes into farmland by using floating gardens called chinapas. They grew corn, beans, squash, life in the middle of water. A golden city rising from nowhere. Does that sound familiar? Because that's what the road to El Dorado seems to be about. What about sacrifice and sun worship? To the Aztecs, the sun was everything. And to keep it rising each day, they believed they had to feed it with blood. At least two people were sacrificed daily, one at sunrise, one at sunset, to ensure the sun's return. But some festivals, the numbers soared. Tens of thousands were sacrificed every year. That's like one person every 12 minutes during daylight hours. In the road to El Dorado, the high priest is obsessed with sacrifice as well. He's dressed in feathers, gold, towering headdresses, just like the real Aztec priests. Now what about war, power, and fear? The Aztecs were not passive. Like the Maya and Inca, they dominated the weaker tribes around them. They were warriors and their gods demanded it. Neighboring tribes feared the Aztecs for a reason. If they weren't paying tribute, they were supplying victims for their next sacrifice. And in the movie, when Tulio and Miguel stumble into El Dorado, the people treat them as gods, just like what may have happened when the real Spanish conquerors arrived in Tenochtitlan. Let's talk about Cortés, Malinche, and Montezuma's mistake. In the early 1500s, Hernan Cortés sailed into Aztec territory. He didn't come alone. He brought steel weapons, horses, cannons, and smallpox. But what really changed everything was Malinche, an enslaved native woman who acted as translator and guide. The Aztec emperor Moctezuma thought Cortés might be Quetzalcoatl, a god who was said to return from the east, so he let him in. Just like in the film, the Spanish didn't take gold, they took control. And when they left, the empire was gone. So is the road to El Dorado about the Aztecs? Not officially, but the blood rituals, the towering temples, the floating city, the conquistadors, it's all there. In truth, this movie blends elements from the Maya, the Inca, and the Aztec, creating a golden city that feels magical because it's built on real empires. And now you know, the road to El Dorado, while it is fiction, the civilizations that inspired this story can be found all throughout. Hopefully you learned something. Thanks for watching. See you next time.